Hello guys, it's Tempest Fanfiction back at it again. Today's video is what if Naruto was invaded by transmitters by Lazarus 898. Snoring could be heard from the bedroom of apartment number 507. The room was poorly lit with a red colored bulb, and the windows of the room were tightly shut with the curtains covering them. The room had a big shelf in one corner which was filled with comics and game CDs. Beside this shelf was a single bed on which was half eaten Chinese takeout, a can of beer, and a pack of cigarettes. I Adjacent to the bed was a chair with a 18 to 19-year-old teenager sleeping on it, sitting in front of a computer. Suddenly the computer screen lit up with a sound. Click. Ugh. Who sent me a mail in the middle of the night? I need something for my hangover, the teenager said while slowly opening his eyes. He saw a mail flashing in front of his screen. Urgent job vacancy. He clicked on the mail and a few seconds after opening it, he simply just chuckled. This is a nice one. I'll send it to the rest of my friends as well. Urgent job vacancy. Job profile, transmate. Oh my god. Transmigrate. Great. Oh my gosh, this is annoying. Transmigrator. Venue, Naruto World. Salary, unknown. Date of joining, now. Click here to apply now. The teenager was going to forward the mail to his friends as well, but then he saw the apply now option on the screen and wondered what would happen after he clicked it. He clicked the button and nothing happened. No loading page, no advertisement. Like I thought, the button doesn't have any link connected to it. It's just for show, he said while forwarding the mail to his friends. Ugh. Why is this error message popping when I try to forward this mail? Forget it. Must be some bug. I'll sleep now, he said as he lazily got up from the chair and stood on the side of his messy bed. After a few minutes, he cleaned up the bed and let his body fall on his bed. As soon as his body touched the bed, he went back to sleep, but like the last time, he wasn't snoring. If someone would look closely, he wasn't moving at all. Even his breathing had stopped. There was a pin drop of silence for a few seconds when the computer screen lit up again. Application accepted. Transmigrating sold to Naruto World. 0%, 15%, 40%, 60%, 85%, 99%, 100%. After some time, the teenager opened his eyes and found himself in a totally white room in front of an old man, and a document was kept on the table with the title Contract of Transmigration written on it. Listen, kid, you are a first timer, so I'll just speak and you listen. If you have any doubts even after that, then feel free to ask me, the old man said, to which the teenager could do nothing but nod. You had applied for the job of an urgent transmigrator vacancy, and you got selected. This is why you have been brought here. So sign the contract and you will get a random power. And after that, you will be teleported to the Naruto world. Your mission will be to kill Kaguya Otsutsuki. So do you have any questions? Yes, I do. Can I select my powers according to my own wish? And why are you even sending me there? Naruto and Sasuke managed to get rid of her. This is your first world, so I have no reason to give you a wish. We are giving you a random power only because we don't know when or where you will be born. Just to answer your second question, Naruto and Sasuke sealed Kaguya because they couldn't kill her. if we don't kill her, then in the future she will come back stronger and no one will be able to match her. Now sign the contract and the tattoo of your random power will appear on your body. Well, I don't have anything much to do, so I'll just go with the flow and enjoy the Naruto world until I get a face to face with the mother of chakra. So that I kick her ass. The teenager thought as he signed the contract. After a few seconds he started feeling a burning sensation on his wrist. And when he looked at it, he saw the drawing of a skull and a snake with it. Seeing the tattoo, even the eyes of the old man widened as he stared at the teenager's face and said, I don't know why this power chose you, but remember to not let anyone even know the name of this power in the Naruto world. This power is only existent to the inner core of the dark dimension, and we do not know of anyone who is able to control its power. What is this power that have gotten someone like you all riled up? Normally, random powers are just control of some complex elements, which in the Naruto world is called Kekkei and Kekkei is even rare. But once you completely master control, you get a chance to practice law, which is even more powerful than element control or any Kekkei. And now you have directly gotten one of the three mythical laws of a power. What is the name of this law? Devouring law. Is it what I think it is? Yes, it will let you devour a person's blood, flesh, and chakra, and it will heal you and also increase your chakra capacity. At first, I was gonna reincarnate you as a newborn baby, but you might mistakenly trigger the law and use it in in the womb, killing your birth mother, or maybe on yourself and die of lack of life force. I am reincarnating you in the body of a 4-year old. This is the earliest I can do for you as at this age you will have full control over the body. Goodbye. You already have a rocky start. Eh? What do you mean? The teenager said and suddenly lost consciousness. Land of fire. Village hidden in the leaves. In a dimly lit room lay a kid who looked thin and sick. He slowly opened his eyes and saw his surroundings. The entire room was made of hardware and old style Japanese furniture. He smelled something foul coming from the hall, so he moved towards it. As he opened the door, he saw that the entire room was covered in blood and two people lay dead on the floor. And two people lay dead on it. A man and a woman. These two are Fugaku and Mikoto Uchiha. He wanted to say something, but he felt a slight headache and he started clutching his head as he felt as if someone had pierced 100 thin needles into his brain. After a few seconds, his blue eyes started turning, and slowly a red and black pattern emerged on it, with a single black tomoe on it. These two are my parents, and I am Yami Uchiha. The memories of Yami Uchiha started flooding his mind, and slowly he started feeling that it was him who actually lived it. He found out that he was 4 years old and he was 3 years younger than Sasuke. He started seeing flashbacks from the moment he was born and how his elder brother doted on him and his parents cared for him. Mikoto wouldn't let Yami away from her sight, and Fugaku's eyes weren't cold while talking to him. He saw how Itachi would bring him storage scrolls filled with chocolates whenever he would come home, and even Sasuke would insist on taking care of him. The first thing Yami had learned after unlocking his chakra was how to use a storage scroll. Yami shook his head because he knew that this isn't the time to relive his memories. and so he left his home. I need to find out where Sasuke and Ikachi are first, then think about my next move. Yami thought while he was running around in the Uchiha compound trying to find his brother. After a couple of minutes, he saw Sasuke unconscious in the middle of the road and Itachi was missing. In a few hours, the Anbu and Root Shinobi will come here. I need to do something about this weak body. Just as Yami was thinking, he remembered something. He walked around for a few seconds and found the thing he was searching for. Corpse of an Uchiha Jonin. There was a hole in the man's chest. Yami crouched down and put his left hand, which had the devouring law tattoo, on the corpse. Now, how do I activate it? Let me see. Yami inserted his chakra in the tattoo, but nothing happened. He tried a few more times, but still nothing. Seems like this power has nothing to do with chakra. Yami came to the conclusion and simply concentrated on the tattoo in his palm, which was touching the corpse. Suddenly, he felt a pulling sensation, and snakes in the tattoo started rotating around the skull and spreading on Yami's fingers, making his entire left hand from the wrist to the tip of his fingers turn black. And when he saw the corpse, he could see it drying up with the naked eye. After 30 seconds, the perfectly healthy Uchiha Jonin's corpse had turned into a dried mummy. The biggest change was happening in Yami's own body. This thin body started changing and lean muscles started developing. He could even feel his chakra had increased several folds. He could feel his body bursting with physical strength and chakra. Yami removed his hands from the corpse and stood up, and he saw that corpse the dry corpse collapsed into ash and flew in the air. In a few seconds, the entire corpse disappeared, and beside it was standing a 4-year-old with red eyes. His black hand also turned normal, and the black snakes went back into the tattoo. Yami felt all this was unreal, but seeing the corpse completely disappear, he knew all of it was real. The realization of seeing so much bloodshed and devouring a corpse had just hit Yami. No matter how many times he had seen such a gruesome scene on his computer, the real thing was much worse. His nose was filled with the smell of blood. No, no, no. This isn't the end, and I won't let it be one. Just because a few greedy Uchiha elders in the schemes of Danzo, I won't let my parents die. I won't let Itachi suffer and die a painful death. I remember the Rinnegan can be used to revive multiple people. Yami's eyes were filled with determination. He wasn't someone who would accept something like fate. He ran back to his house and saw his parents' corpse. He went to his father's room and searched for a few empty storage scrolls. He came back to the hall and stored his parents' bodies in the scroll. Do I need to collect someone else's corpse? Yami was thinking when he remembered Itachi's girlfriend, Izumi, and her mother. Izumi had lost her father during the Nine Tails attack 7 years ago. She and her mom had visited Yami many times, and after Yami got sick a week ago, Izumi and her mother would check on him every day. And now, what do I do with the other Uchihas? Most of them were arrogant and egotistical, which is what brought them to their death. I don't want to bother myself with the likes of someone like them, but I don't want their Sharingans to fall in the hands of Danzo and his root shinobi. Yami left his home and started going to different houses in the Uchiha compound and plucked out their eyes. For now, I'll keep these eyes. I want to know what happens when I devour them. That sounded weird as hell. I don't plan on replacing my eyes with any of these, so no need to put them in a special chemical jar like the snake Orochimaru. Yami stored the eyes in a storage scroll. After going through almost all the houses, he found Azumi's mother, Hazuki Uchiha. He put her entire corpse in a scroll with his parents. I remember in the canon, Azumi was killed at the steps of Konoha Military Force headquarters by Obito Uchiha. Yami sprinted in the direction of the headquarters, and there it was. Izumi lying dead on the steps covered in blood. The sun will come up in 2 hours. I haven't left a single Sharingan for Danzo to find, and now I have to keep these scrolls filled with four corpse corpses and multiple eyes safe. I don't think there is any other place than the Naka shrine. Yami bolted towards the shrine. As one of the sons of the Uchiha clan, the seals to open the Naka shrines were thought to Yami from an early age. Yami came to where the Naka shrine was located and performed the hand signs. On the stone slab in front of him, different seals started to appear with the seal that looked like a Sharingan. The stone slab lifted in the air and Yami entered it. After going in the shrine, he saw a big stone tablet at the end of the shrine. There was something inscribed on it, but Yami couldn't read even a single line. On one side of the shrine, there was a row of shelves. He saw that there were different types of jutsus kept there. He looked around for a bit when a group of scrolls caught his attention. This is what I need to practice for tomorrow. Genjutsu.